Now you will solve the remaining problem when we are applying r is equal to 3, r is equal to 4, r is equal to 5 and r is equal to 6, r is equal to 7, r is equal to 8. You can do this, you can solve this problem, okay, remaining problem. So I will give you one hint. When we are applying r is equal to 3, that time you got the answer like 9m. When r is equal to 3, you can take this problem, you get in the form of 9m plus 9m, okay. Now when r is equal to 4, you got the answer like this, you get the answer like this, 9m plus 1, okay. When r is equal to 5, you got the answer 9m plus 8. So when r is equal to 6 you will take, that time you got the answer 9m plus 9m, okay. When r is equal to 7, you will get the answer 9m plus 1, and finally when r is equal to 8, that time you get the answer 9m plus 8. So this remaining problem you can do, okay. Now I will forward for into next problem, fifth problem, okay. Now I will start next problem, that means in exercise 1.1 last problem, okay. Show that one and only one out of n plus 2 or n plus 4 is divisible by 3, where n is any positive integer. Previously we have taken a is any positive integer, but in this problem here already clearly mentioned where n is any positive integer, okay. Let see here solution. Let n is any positive integer. That means a is equal to, you know very well, condition Euclid division lemma, a is equal to b cube plus r, and where 0 less than r less than b, okay. In this take b is equal to 3, because here divisible by 3, that means divisible by 3 means here divisor 3, b is equal to 3. Next r is equal to, you know very well, 0 1 2, okay. Now case 1 r is equal to 0. If we are taking r is equal to 0, that time, so a means here positive integer, right? That means where n is any positive integer, that means a is equal to n here, a is equal to n is equal to, okay. B means 3, as it is write down q, and 0, r is equal to 0, take here. So n is equal to 3q, See, n is equal to 3q, it is divisible by 3. Yes, n is equal to 3q, it is divisible by 3, and remaining n plus 2 not divisible by 3, and n plus 4 also not divisible by 3. How? See, let's see. So it is divisible by 3. It is divisible by 3. Say in this, check n plus 2. Like assume like adding both sides 2. That means n plus 2, here 3q plus 2. So it is not divisible by 3. Clearly mentioned here, one and only one out of n plus 2, n plus 4 is divisible by 3. Here n plus 3q is already divisible by 3. That means n plus 2 not divisible by 3, and n plus 4 also not divisible by 3. If n plus 2 is divisible by 3, at that time n is not divisible by 3 and n plus 4 also not divisible by 3. If for example n plus 4 is divisible by 3, that time n plus 2 not divisible by 3 and n is also not divisible by 3. If 1 is divisible by 3, the remaining 2 are not divisible by 3. So this is the clearly mentioned here in this problem, okay. See, same. If adding both sides 4, that means n plus 4, here 3q plus 4. That means 3q plus 4. So it is also not divisible by 3. Write down here, not divisible by 3. Not divisible by 3. Here also not divisible by 3. Here already n is equal to 3q is divisible by 3. So n plus here n plus 2 is equal to 3q plus 2. That means remainder here 2. If remainder is 2, that's why n plus 2 not divisible by 3. Clearly, here remainder is 4. So it is also not divisible by 3. Are you clear? So go for case 2. In this case 2, take r is equal to 1. Okay, r is equal to 0 completed. Now we will discuss about r is equal to 1. Same. So n is equal to 3q plus r means 1 here. Okay, it is divisible by 3. No, because here remainder is 1. That's why it is not divisible by 3. N is not divisible by 3. Not divisible by 3. Not divisible by 3. Now check for adding both sides 2. Adding both sides 2. So why adding both sides 2 and 4, sir? Because here already in this problem we are checking n is divisible 3, n is divisible by 3, or n plus 2 is divisible by 3, or n plus 4 is divisible by 3. We are checking that one. That's why we are applying n plus 2. So we are adding n 2 is on both sides. Okay. So adding 2 is both sides. N plus 2, 3q plus 1 plus 2. So that means become 3q plus 3. So n plus 2 is equal to 3q plus 3. Here the remainder is 3. That means here remainder is 3. That's why it is also divisible by 3. So clearly write down here, it is divisible by 3. It is divisible by 3. Divisible by 3. Here n is equal to 3q plus 1. It is not divisible by 3. Here n plus 2 is equal to 3q plus 3. It is divisible by 3 because here remainder is 3. That's why it is divisible by 3. Now adding both sides for this equation 4. n plus 4. Okay, adding both sides 4. That means 3q plus 1 plus 4. That means 3q plus 5. It is also not divisible by 3. It is also not divisible by 3. In this case, when n is not divisible by 3 and n plus 2 is divisible by 3 and n plus 4 is also not divisible by 3. This n and n plus 4 not divisible by 3 and n plus 2 is divisible by 3. Are you clear? Now you go for case 3. Case 3. In this we are applying r is equal to 2. Okay. Now the equation become, include division lemma, equation become n is equal to 3q plus 2. Here r is equal to 2. So we know very well here remainder is 2. That's why n is not divisible by 3. So it is not divisible by 3. It is not divisible by 3. So we are adding both sides to above equation. So n plus 2 is equal to here also 3q plus 2 plus 2. That means n plus 2 is equal to 3q plus 4. Here the remainder is 4. So it is also not divisible by 3. Here remainder is 4. That means r is equal to 4. That's why it is not divisible by. It is not divisible by 3. Now adding both sides 4 in this for this equation. Okay, adding both sides plus 4. Plus 4. That means n plus 4 is equal to 3q plus 2 plus 4. That means n is equal to 4 is equal to 3q plus 6. So here the remainder is 6. So that's why it is divisible by 3. You know very well. So it is n plus 4 is divisible by 3. So here in this case 3, n is not divisible by 3 and n plus 2 is also not divisible by 3 and n plus 4 divisible by 3. So it is divisible by 3. So this is the solution for in this problem. Okay, are you clear? If you have any doubt, please comment. Okay.